Morning all. Today we are going to discuss about suspension type insulator. I think for the last class we have discussed about shackle type insulator. I think you all remember shackle type insulator is in the round shape and it has a tapered hole in the center. Because of that, we are avoiding avoiding breakage while we are doing heavily loaded, and it is used in low voltages side. So type of material is porcelain, and nowadays it is reduced because of your go for the underground cable. So these informations we are learned in the last class about shackle type. So today's class we have to learn a few points and about suspension type, and keep your mind about sometimes someone asks you about suspension type. The important things we have to see what type of material we are used to, where we have to use, and how much voltage it is sustained, and why we are using like that, and advantages and disadvantages. All the information you should know. So let's see one by one. And I know that suspension type also called as a disc type because it is like it's the round shape. It's like a disc. One by one we have to connect it in series. So two conductors are connected using the metallic link, and if you are seeing this it's like a disc, so that's why it's called as the disc type insulator, and it is made up of porcelain or glass material. Already I know shared the information how much voltage we have to use. Our voltage capacity of the suspension type is 11 kV to 765 kV, and it is more flexible than other type of insulators in the transmission line, and various type of discs based on the like for 11 kV we have to use type of various type of disk. For the 33 kV and 66 more than 76 kV we are mentioned here. So based on the voltage level we are using the disk. So all these disks are connected in series with the help of metallic link, and here the two capacitors are acting, two disks are acting as a capacitor. So it is deciding the efficiency of the uh, line. So suspension type is acting as a capacitor, and the next point may be which is connected using the steel tower. So it is more height need for all the discs to support. And other point will be it may be more convenient than other type of insulators. Why? Because if any one of the disk is damaged in the series, so others are other disks, the remaining disks are also working in the properly. So this is the main advantages in suspension type, other than pin type and shackle type. Clearly we are discussed. So suspension type insulator is here listed, and see the diagram. Already we are told it is a disc type insulator. Like it seems like a disc. So that's why it's called as the disc suspension type. And we are using this in the beyond 33 kV. It may be uneconomical for pin type, and also for the bigger size of the in the unit, replacing is difficult. For these type of difficulties we are met in pin type insulator. So to overcome this we are using we go for suspension type. The difficulties to overcome by suspension type. So what are the difficulties? So we are using the higher voltage more than 33 kV. It is uneconomical for pin type. The first thing. Second thing is the replacing of the bigger size of the single unit. It is quite difficult. So to avoid these two difficulties, we go for the suspension type. Just keep in your mind. And this is the suspension type we are using in the transmission line. Exactly, it is like this. And already told you this is the two discs are connected using the metallic links. So it acts as the capacitor, right? And the suspension type already mentioned the number of discs are connected in series, making based on the voltage level. And the advantages of suspension type is, so it is designed for normal voltages rating 11 kV, higher than rating is higher voltage rating is 15 kV. So by using the number of discs, a suspension string can be made suitable for any voltage level. And another advantages is suspension string is damaged, it can be replaced easily. So already we are mentioned in the, so disadvantages, another advantages means if the height of the conductor is 100, conductor portion is always less than the total height of the supporting structure. So although the conductor may be safe from lightning. So these are the advantages of suspension type. And the disadvantages, here I listed few things, a few points. And disadvantages, is string costlier than the pin post insulator, and it may be suspension type requires more height, and amplitude of free swing of conductor is larger in suspension insulator system, hence more spacing between the conductors should be provided. So these are the advantages and disadvantages. So what are the points we have discussed about suspension type insulator? So keep in mind always porcelain or glass we are using. So mechanical states is more in glass. So we are using, and how much of voltage we are using, material where we have to use, all those things we have to keep in mind, and advantages and disadvantages. So I think you will learn a few points about suspension type. So see in detail in the next class. Thank you all.